Picture this. World War II is over, but a new, colder war is just beginning. Across Western Europe, governments are terrified of a Soviet invasion. What if tanks rolled across the border tomorrow? Would it all be over in an instant? Not if NATO and the CIA had anything to say about it. In the deepest secrecy, they created a plan. Operation Gladio. This wasn't an army you could see. It was a phantom force, a step-behind network of hidden soldiers ready to melt into the shadows and fight back against any occupation. Who were these secret warriors? They were former soldiers, anti-communist partisans, and even ordinary civilians, shopkeepers, farmers, doctors, all trained in guerrilla warfare and sabotage. All across the continent, hidden caches of weapons, explosives, and radios were buried in forests, fields, and even beneath churches, waiting for a coded signal to be activated. Their mission was simple. If the Soviets came, they would rise up and make the invaders' lives a living hell. But as the Cold War dragged on, Gladio's mission began to change. The threat wasn't just a potential invasion anymore. It was the rising influence of communist parties within Western countries like Italy and France. The step-behind armies allegedly shifted from defense to offense. They became a tool for a shadow war, engaging in espionage, spreading anti-communist propaganda, and working to disrupt political movements from within. This is where the story takes a much darker turn. During the 1970s and 80s, a wave of shocking, violent events swept across Europe, a period known as the Years of Lead. When Operation Gladio was finally exposed to the public in 1990 by the Italian Prime Minister, it sent shockwaves across the globe. Suddenly, a disturbing question emerged. Were these secret armies purely defensive, or had they crossed a line? Were they involved in manipulating domestic politics through a strategy of tension, using fear to turn the public against the left? Governments across Europe were forced to admit that these clandestine networks existed, but the full truth remains locked away in classified files. To this day, Operation Gladio is one of the most controversial and unsettling legacies of the Cold War, a stark reminder that the conflict was fought not only with spies and diplomats, but with secret armies hidden in plain sight, blurring the line between defense and deception. What do you think? Was Gladio a necessary precaution, or a dangerous conspiracy that spiraled out of control? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. If you found this dive into history fascinating, please hit that like button and subscribe for more stories from the shadows. Thanks for watching.